Filthy Tom Lawlor, Josh Alexander. Two men who are obviously great submission wrestlers, two men who have explosive suplexes at their disposal, and two of the hardest hitters we're going to see all night.
I got to tell you, it's going to be hard for me to keep an impartial hat on right now.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
You know, Josh Alexander, the reigning defending Impact World Champ right now.
Is he a never nude? Is that what Tom Lawlor is?
Let's just look. Both men in this ring right now are dangerous. Both men in this ring right now are accomplished wrestlers. This one is going to sit back because I can tell you, Josh Alexander is notorious for having Match of the Year candidates only be surpassed the next month by his next Match of the Year candidate. So I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, these two are badasses. That's one way to put it, too.
You know what? Thank you for simplifying what I just said. Two badasses in the ring.
Yeah, you know, talk about Josh Alexander's Match of the Year candidates. Filthy Tom just had one with John Moxley recently.
You know, so you got two guys putting it down. Both guys are, and I'm using quotation mark, shooters, because they can go out there and they can wreck shop on anybody. And they're both accomplished pro wrestlers.
And survivors in a lot of ways. Josh Alexander is mentally tough, too, considering everything he's gone through in the last year, become an Impact World Champion for the second time. Most wrestlers don't go through that much trauma in their career, in an entire career, and he did it in less than a year.
Well, think about it. He culminated his dream by winning the Impact World title, only to have it stolen away from him in the ring by Moose while his wife and his son looked on.
And it was down the street from here that happened.
And he spent the next 9 months chasing after a dream that he didn't think he could ever attain again, but yet he did. He rose back to the mountaintop, and now he's one of the best wrestlers on this planet.
Filthy Tom, not to be outdone, held the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship for over 1 year.
That's saying something right there.
And these two actually had one meeting in the past 3 years ago, and Josh Alexander came out on top of that one. But that was 3 years ago.
And don't think Lawlor has forgotten that night. He's probably remembered everything about it. Things I know about competitors, you don't remember victories, you remember losses. You remember every aspect of losses because you want to avenge them.
Yeah, and that match took place nearer to Josh Alexander's home, and this one taking place in Tom Lawlor's hometown.
And listen to the hush that's going over the crowd. This is one of just sit back and watch and wait for something to happen because you know it's going to happen.
Yeah, when you got two guys who are so technically proficient as a fan, you know there might not be that moment until later on where you're like out of your seat going crazy, but you watch intently.
This is like a chess match. You might go 10 minutes and not really react, and all of a sudden there's that, oh, wow, holy spit moment where everybody just comes out of their chair.
Yeah, you see that guy's game plan come to fruition, and you're like, wow, what a master.
And now you've got two of these guys who wrestle the exact same style.
Oh, look at that. Josh Alexander, though, holds on. Tom was going to try for a head scissors. But he rolls over Alexander, gets a 2 out of it. Caught him by surprise.
Josh Alexander, that head capture.
Filthy obviously has a fan base
and right
here.
Back to the headlock.
And he's not letting Tom get those head scissors in. Really wrench it down now.
Yeah, you can see putting the leverage on it.
Tom.
Referee check it in here. Tom's not going to tap to a headlock. What this does is it wears you down. It throws you off your game.
Tom's got cauliflower ears. Don't even bother him.
Oh, God, yeah. Take a chainsaw to him. He'd be fine. Tom pushes off Alexander. Collision in the ring. Neither man willing to budge.
Right back down. Smart.
Oh, but Tom counters. Do a headlock of his own here. And this time, Josh Alexander going to try for the head scissors, but the Lawlor not allowing it. Same thing happened to him just moments ago. Go behind by Alexander. Tom trying to reach for the ropes. Oh, German holds on. And Alexander staying low, making it more difficult for Lawlor to try and counter.
Now, this is where both men want to be. They want to be down on the mat. Both love the ground and pound. Both love to punish their opponent.
Lawlor really wants that Kimura, the key lock. Oh, but Josh Alexander really loves delivering those Germans.
But look, held on, locked on.
Oh, yeah.
Can he get number two? Can he get number two?
Yeah, he's got the tenacity of a pit bull. Once he gets you, he doesn't let go.
Oh, a back chop. That is not about beating you. That's just about knocking you out of game plan, making you just, your eyes pop wide open.
But now things are getting intense here. We knew they would.
Uh-oh.
Tom doesn't want to be embarrassed in his hometown. And a strike battle.
And there's no hesitation between strikes. It is give one, take one. Give one, take one.
It's like two old gunslingers in the West. Get me with your best shot, and if it ends me, it ends me.
Yeah, I got 6 bullets in my chambers, and we're gonna stand until one of us falls.
Cravat with the knees, sends Alexander over with the snapmare. Tries the penalty kick, gets caught. Alexander rolling elbow. You've really seen the growth of Josh Alexander just over the last several years into the top-tier competitor he's become.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched Josh Alexander go from being second fiddle in the tag team called the North to having his partner leave to then striking out on his own in unfamiliar territory, finding his way, finding his stride, and eventually becoming Impact World's Champion. That says a lot about the mental makeup of one Josh Alexander.
Tom Lawlor decided to pursue wrestling, and he's done an incredible job. Had another career come to an end, and he started a whole new career. Oh my God, he might need a whole new career after that.
Going for the no, rip cord, duck under, back endsy kick.
And now Lawlor trying to fire the crowd up. Trying to feed off their energy, goes around and into a front guillotine.
Yeah, it was said like DDT. Josh got momentum, and Lawlor just sat down and put it right to a guillotine. And all the weight right now is on Josh Alexander to hold.
Look at Alexander, the muscles have. Oh,
wow!
Northern Lights bomb gets a 2. He planted Tom Lawlor. And both men in a dead heat now. It's hot in this building. If you're ever in the Vegas, you know what we're talking about.
I mean, it was 105 degrees today. It's mid-May. Welcome to Vegas.
Just stay for 3 days, enjoy yourself. But Tom Lawlor, Josh Alexander are enjoying the competition, but who's going to win this one? Very competitive athletes. Lawlor fighting for that.
Oh, sharpshooter.
Yes.
Step it in. Step over. Got it locked in. Dead center of the ring.
And Alexander sitting back with it. Tom Lawlor always likes to use this move. Might help him know a specific counter for it. Might save him in this match.
Well, it's easy to get our moves that you know very well. The moves you know how to put on, you've thought it to yourself, how do I get out of this? How can I avoid people getting out of this?
And Lawlor reaches the ropes. Alexander must have had it in so tight, Lawlor wouldn't be able to use a counter he knew for it.
And again, the crowd is hushed just watching two mat technicians go at it.
Now Alexander keeping it simple. Just going for those elbows to the back of the neck. Oh, now he's got wrist control on Tom and he's going to set up for the C4 spike.
He set up for the C4 spike. C4 spike. No.
Tom fights it off. Lawlor, though, trips him up, but Alexander able to counter immediately and send him into the corner. Neither wrestler really been able to be one step ahead the whole match.
Oh, here we go. I've seen Josh done his.
Whoa!
Whoa! Float down. He's controlling the back.
Alexander reaches the ropes. Tom having none of it. Wrist clutch exploder.
Hit to perfection. Float over.
Only got the 2 count there, but Tom Lawlor knows he's got some tricks up his sleeve. He's got more heavy artillery to bust out to try to win this matchup. He knew it was going to be a fight.
You got here double locked in, reach through the legs.
Clutching the wrist again, but Josh Alexander, knowing he's in trouble.
Ooh, overhead club. Rolling, roaring elbow. Oh!
That knee strike should knock him out. But again, so much fortitude at Josh Alexander. Normal wrestler knocked out. Josh Alexander, not the case.
That was a version of a V trigger, but one where you were holding the arms and just launched the knee right at the jaw. Straight jacket. What's Lawlor got in mind? Oh, roll through from Alexander.
It's the Yakuza. And now.
Sit down. Roll in. Reversal. Back in a straight jacket.
Straight jacket with a knee strike. Wow. Is that going to be enough here? We're seeing everything these guys bring to the table. Their great submission wrestling, their great chain wrestling, their ability to counter holds left and right, their dangerous strikes.
And you know right now, this is not a match that either man wants or can afford to lose.
And Alexander, all his body weight, but Filthy Tom won't break.
Tom is like a pit bull. Once he's got you locked in, oh God, the arm's not supposed to bend like that.
Yeah, not at all, but Tom's still not done. But look at Alexander.
Tombstone?
Yes.
Tombstone? Got him! Corkscrew tombstone!
This is going to be the death knell for Tom.
Got him!